All right, hey Facebook, we are up live,
hmm
ready to give you an update on what the weather's going to be like today.
And it was cool this morning, right?
Yeah, it
Temperatures
was.
were in the 40s. I mean, we're just now getting into the 50s in a lot of spots, except for the San Antonio airport, of course, now right around 60 degrees. So today we'll be warming up pretty nicely, a little bit warmer than yesterday, too.
Yeah, temperatures are expected to rise still, though, just into the 60s. So another cooler day. We
Yes.
just are struggling to get uh, really warm right now as after we
hmm
had that cold front move through.
And I know we're waking up to clouds this morning, but we'll see, clouds kind of gradually decrease during the day. Clouds will linger into this afternoon and evening. But tonight we're kind of looking at a rinse and repeat situation where temperatures will fall into the 40s once again. We have a forecast low of 44 degrees in San Antonio tonight. So another cool morning tomorrow expected.
Yeah, so just be ready. That cooler weather isn't going anywhere anytime soon.
hmm
Right now, kind of varying cloud conditions depending on where you are. We've got a lot of cloud cover over northwest San Antonio. It's not looking as bad out towards the airport, though. It looks like a little bit of blue sky
hmm
peeking through. And by the way, looking outside of our window here in northwest San Antonio,
Yep.
it's looking like we're getting a little blue sky ourselves. So again, it kind of depends on where you are. It's more of like a mostly cloudy to partly cloudy
hmm
sky to even, I guess, even maybe mostly clear, like what we're seeing at the airport and outside our window right here.
And
So
it's breezy too. I know we've had our windows open, through the past 24 hours, I'd say, because yesterday was nice. We even had our patio door open, and our dog just loved being on the balcony yesterday.
yeah, and if you liked yesterday's weather, today it's just
hmm
a little bit warmer, but still drier air. It's going to be a beautiful day to spend time outside. But of course, if you intend to spend time outside, you may want to take some allergy medicine.
So mold is still heavy due to that recent rain, but oak is now medium on our allergy report. So that's kind of the biggest difference is oak is not quite as heavy as what it was yesterday. We still have breezy conditions today. So that's kind of, kicking the oak up into the air, helping to shake the trees just a little bit.
Yeah, so take that allergy medicine if you think you'll be struggling with that mold or that oak.
hmm
Radar not showing any rain out there. Again, just a little bit of cloud cover here and there. You see the cloud cover breaking up. There was that brief period where it tried to show a little bit of rain. That's actually a false return on the radar.
hmm
Not actually seeing any rain out there.
Still cooler over the hill country, though. We have Fredericksburg at 49 degrees. So you're going to get the cooler weather to our northwest a lot of the times due to the topography. So the hill country, the higher and the lower elevations out to our northwest. But a lot of us still warming up pretty nicely. We have George West at 63, Pleasanton checking in at 53 degrees, a little bit warmer here in the city at 58. But we actually expect temperatures to rise back into the upper 60s today. So still going to be pretty nice if you're going to walk the dog, maybe clear your head, go out for a jog this afternoon. I know that's something I have on my agenda for today is to go for an outdoor run. So I think today will be a beautiful day to do
Yeah,
so.
perfect day for it because it's not too
hmm
hot. You get a little bit of sunshine, but whenever you get a little too hot, possibly on the run, a little bit of cloud cover may move through to help keep you cooler.
Yeah, so we have Brianna saying any more rain coming. So it looks like our next shot of rain will be Friday, but it's going to be a slim rain chance, only a 20% chance of rain. But rain chances will gradually pick up Friday night into Saturday. So we're looking at a 30% chance of rain Friday night and a Saturday, and then up to 40% of us looking at scattered showers on Sunday. And then we'll keep slim rain chances Monday and a Tuesday of next week. So
Yeah,
to answer your question there, it looks like rain will return Friday.
yeah, so we'll be at least dry these next few days. We had a
hmm
lot of rain last week, so if you wanted some drier conditions, we are getting a little bit of that in here for
hmm
these next couple of days. You see today, by the time we get to 5 p.m., still going to have some lingering cloud cover. It'll be about a partly cloudy to mostly clear sky.
Yeah.
So the cloud cover early on today, we think will break up a little bit this afternoon. Still not going to be completely clear like what we had yesterday,
hmm
but should be nice. And check out tomorrow morning.
Some of us dropping into the upper 30s. I think this model's a little on the warm side for San Antonio. Right now, we have a forecast low of 44 degrees in the city. And I know this weather model is showing the upper 40s. So I think it's a little on the warmer side. I think a lot of us will fall to the upper 30s and low to mid 40s tonight. That's because that cloud cover is going to decrease. So that cloud cover is really not going to act as a blanket and keep us warm overnight. We'll actually see partly cloudy to mostly clear skies. this evening into Wednesday morning.
Yeah, and then as we head into Wednesday afternoon, still going to see a little bit of cloud cover here and there, we're thinking, but still no rain. And there you have it. Temperatures rising into the 60s across much of the region. Again, you said you thought it was a little warm. We're thinking more of about 69 degrees for San Antonio for tomorrow. So not necessarily going all the way up there to that 71-degree mark, but still it's going to be a gradual warm up. And then once we head into Thursday and Friday, that's when we're really going to start to see the warming trend pick up. Lows more towards the 50s and 60s, highs into the 70s again.
And then humidity will start to increase on Friday. So not only are we looking at, our temperatures beginning to increase, we're also looking at humidity really starting to bounce back late week. So looking at our temperature trend, just a small warm up today into Wednesday, and then upper 70s. So a lot of us near 80 on Thursday, more humid, staying into the mid and upper 70s on Friday. So Friday will be pretty nice, but again, we introduced that rain chance. So still about 20% of us looking at a few isolated showers, may hear a few rumbles of thunder, but a lot of us dry once we get into the first half of our weekend. And clouds also return on Friday too.
Yeah, and a big player in this is actually those winds starting to turn more out of the south, something we call warm air advection, bringing in more moisture from the Gulf. Remember that moisture source is the Gulf of Mexico, and then bringing in warmer air as well.
You said the M word. A lot of people don't like that word. That's why I say humidity all the time.
Try to avoid it. Bringing in more humidity then. Still over the next 7 days, though, we're not expecting too much. We have a lot of rain chances in for the end of the week and into the weekend, but the rain chances that you're going to see in the 7-day forecast in just a moment, you'll notice they are lower. It's more moderate. They're not high rain chances like what we had really last week and last weekend, or not 2 weekends ago, I guess. Remember that Saturday we had 2 inches of rainfall?
Right. So I know some of you are asking any storms ? So we're not looking at a severe weather threat Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and even into Monday. However, Tuesday, I know the European weather model, one of the most reliable weather models. Now, there's still some uncertainty with this, but it looks like we may have a few storms in our area by next Tuesday. But, the American weather model, the GFS, it actually keeps us completely dry. So that's kind of a discrepancy, hence why we only went with a 20% chance of rain next Tuesday. But looking at the rainfall forecast, this is, of course, through the next 7 days. So today's Tuesday, and this is going to carry on through next Tuesday. So this is kind of the rainfall accumulation there. So this also tells me that it's keeping us a little bit drier. So we'll have to see, iron out the details for next Tuesday. But if we were to see any storms, looks like next Tuesday would be our best bet.
Yeah, and you see the amount of rainfall we see, just less than a quarter of an inch for much of the region. Some spots, though, could see up to a quarter of an inch. That's that darker green that you're seeing on the screen. Some spots seeing more, that's really east of I-35. The spots that see less rain when you get closer onto the west of I-35 towards Del Rio and Eagle Pass.
Right.
You would say, well, that's not good because they're still in a drought. I will say this, though. The drought monitor, again, updates every Thursday. And when we see this map update on Thursday, I think we're still going to see a ton of improvement because of all the rain that we saw over the past week.
And of course, they collect the data for this every Tuesday. So they collect the data on Tuesday, compile it all together Tuesday and Wednesday for this map, and then they release it Thursday morning. Recent rain should be in this week's drought monitor that's released on Thursday. So we'll have to see if there are any improvements there.
I'm crossing my fingers that all the extreme drought will be gone.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I'm crossing my fingers. I'm not 100% sure. I think that parts of South Maverick County may still be in extreme drought.
Yeah.
But I think closer you get to Victoria, I think we could see that batch of severe drought, or extreme drought rather, to really shrink or maybe even disappear. We'll see, though.
Well, speaking of severe, and I want to kind of go back on the drought monitor. We had that severe storm kind of hold together from Del Rio into Uvalde and also up into Bandera. So we did have that heavy rain producing supercell that we were watching, and that was Saturday evening. So I know those areas looking at abnormally dry conditions in the brighter yellow. So hopefully that one storm kind of, is a slow mover. It moved only about 30 to 35 miles an hour to the east-northeast. So hopefully it kind of dumped enough rain there to maybe erase some of those dry conditions.
Yeah.
But that's one thing I just wanted to point out real quick.
And then our rainfall for this year so far, still ahead of that average. That average is getting closer and closer to the 2020 total that we have, because this graph rather, is updating every day with the latest average up to this point. Remember, this is the average up to this point. This is the April average up to this point. I think our April average is around, I want to say it's like 2.4 for the whole month typically.
I wouldn't be
or
surprised,
something like that.
because April is, the spring-like transition, so it's typically one of our wetter months of the year.
I think that we've already beat our April average for like an entire month of April. But if we have beat it, it's only by a little bit. But still, 2.67. Remember, much of that fell. We had 2 inches of rain about 2 Saturdays ago. Much of that fell very early in the month. And I think we'll be ahead of average for the month of April when we wrap things up here. And then when we had for the 2020 total, hopefully we can just keep that ahead of that annual average as it continues to climb.
And one thing to point out is this is only our San Antonio sensor. So this is only what our San Antonio rain gauge has received so far for this entire month. So it's likely at your house you've seen way more than 2.6 inches of rain, and especially for our western counties and over the hill country, you guys have probably picked up way more than 3 inches of rain so far for this month. We've seen kind of this wet weather pattern over the last couple of weeks. And so, I wouldn't be surprised if some of you have had rain over 3 inches for the entire month of April so far.
Yeah, because we've had a lot of heavy rain.
Yeah, that's true.
The 7-day forecast showing that as we head throughout the next few days here, we're going to have those rain chances return by Friday and then continue into the weekend.
So a lot of you were asking rain chances, our weekend forecast. Now you have it in view, our weekend in view. 20% Friday, that means a lot of us dry. We went ahead and increased our rain chances for Friday evening. So weather model update showing a little bit more rainfall Friday night, so we've increased it to only about a 30% chance of rain. Scattered showers stick around Saturday. We'll keep that cloud cover in place both Saturday and a Sunday. May hear a few rumbles of thunder Saturday during the day, also Sunday, but looking at a very low severe weather threat. And then just temperatures back into the upper 80s, so we're wasting no time over the weekend. Temperatures are just going to soar back into the upper 80s. We actually have a high of 86 Sunday, and we'll keep upper 80s on Monday. So we're still looking at major temperature swings, 68 degrees today, and then Sunday, much hotter, we'll be at 86.
Yeah, and guys, remember, those rain chances Saturday and Sunday, you may see the thunderstorm and shower icon. The rain chances are still lower, 30% chance and then a 40% chance. So, we're thinking not a ton of rain, but you could see rain. Just keep that in mind.
So not everyone will see rainfall over the weekend.
Right. And then the extended look here, day 8 through day 14, looks like above average rainfall will be possible. So this is looking beyond the 7-day forecast. And then above average temperature is still possible from day 8 through day 14. So maybe those mid to upper 80s.
Yeah.
Like what we have there towards the end of the 7-day forecast. And then there's the flu index again. I love just to see this, to see how we're improving with the flu. Doesn't necessarily mean that we're improving with other things that are going on around the world. But, it kind of gives us an indicator that maybe social distancing is working a little bit here and there. So continue to do that, guys. Your Lone Star 3-day forecast shows a lot of drier weather for a majority of the state. Texas seeing a lot of drier conditions, except for Dallas. We head closer on into Friday, and that's when we have our 20% chance.
Right, and it looks like Waco, they introduced a slim rain chance by Friday as well. So I know we have, sometimes people will hop onto our KINS 5 Facebook Live here, and they're from all sorts of different areas. So this is kind of the breakdown of what we're looking at. But temperatures stay below normal over Wednesday. For a lot of us, we should be around the mid to upper 70s for this time of year for a lot of cities across Lone Star State. And then Thursday, we'll have that subtle warming trend. You can even see that in the Austin area, 8 degrees warmer on Thursday compared to Wednesday. And then a lot of us near 80s on Friday.
Yeah.
Or in the 80s on Friday.
Yeah, looking like a lot warmer weather is on the way to Texas as a whole. Now, guys, I want to leave it here for you. Another look at sky conditions, because, again, while Calaveras Lake looks like it's really cloudy, while northwest San Antonio is looking towards the city, it looks cloudy. Here on the northwest side, I'm looking up. And I see a lot of blue sky, and you see that from the airport as well. There will be peaks of sunshine, and guys, I hope you can get out and enjoy some of the nicer weather whenever we do have that sunshine appearing. But remember, we will have a little bits of bouts of clouds here and there throughout the day. But
all right. Yeah, I guess we're signing off. We hope you have a great and a safe Tuesday, and get outside and enjoy today. It is going to be a little bit windy out there, and then we'll be warming up as we get into late week and also into our weekend.
Yeah, don't forget Stacia Wilson's on at noon with the latest weather model with the latest on what the weather models are showing for our forecast. And then we'll have all the latest news and weather right there at 5. Also remember that we have our Weather Minds classroom at 1 p.m. today.
Yes, we'll be talking about the tropics today.
Yep, Tropical Tuesday. We're going to be talking about impacts from tropical systems. And then we're also going to have our newscast on tonight at 4, 5, 6, and 10 with Weather Chief Bill Taylor. And I'm actually going to be on at 4.
Yeah, and then tomorrow we'll be talking about cloud types on our weather classroom. And then Thursday we'll talk about weather and how it impacts insects. So that will be with Stacia Wilson. That should be interesting. And then Friday, of course, that's when you share your fun pictures and also your stories. And if you are going to post any notes with the classroom, you know, the interactive classroom, make sure you use the hashtag KINS5Eyewitness if you were to post it to social media.
Yeah, that way we can include it on Friday. So guys, have a great one. Remember to continue to social distance, practice that social distancing, and we hope you have a wonderful day.
See you later.